JJ Redick exposes Kendrick Perkins on live TV about racial bias towards Jokic's MVP candidacy. And Charles Barkley backs JJ up. What's up, y'all? It's your boy DST. And today we got some ESPN drama. Kendrick Perkins had this pretty interesting take about Jokic not winning the MVP or why he shouldn't. And then JJ Redick, who's a known Jokic fan and supporter, calls him out for something that goes viral on social media. And then at the end, Charles Barkley, as Charles Barkley always does, weighs in and gives his thoughts. Let's get into it. We all know how sports media works. A lot of the talking heads just say things to get clicks and cause controversy. And ESPN is a main culprit of this. But thankfully, we have people like JJ Redick who have differing opinions from the normal talking heads. So we're able to have some balance in these sports debates. Whether you agree with JJ or not, we at least have a conflicting argument to make these not just one-sided all the time. And things got heated on First Take between JJ Redick and Kendrick Perkins on Tuesday as the ex-NBA sharpshooter accused the show of creating narratives as they debated Nikola Jokic's MVP candidacy. The case for Nikola winning his third straight MVP has been widely debated, let me tell you. But former Celtics center Kendrick Perkins ventured into brand new territory here last week where he appeared to suggest that Nikola's race was giving him an advantage.
When it comes down to guys winning MVP since 1990, it's only 3 guys that won the MVP that wasn't top 10 in scoring. Do you know who those 3 guys were? Steve Nash, Jokic, and Dirk Nowitzki. No.
Dirk Nowitzki.
What do those guys have in common? I'll let it sit there and marinate. You think about it.
And several people were not happy with this take. So JJ Redick did what JJ Redick always does. He called Perk out on his biased take. And things boiled over on ESPN Tuesday when Perkins brought up the racial makeup of the MVP voters throughout the league.
I want to just say something. Stephen A., I mean no offense to you, and I mean no offense to First Take, because I think this show is extremely valuable. It is an honor to be on this desk every day. But what we've just witnessed is the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts. And you're not about to sit up.
We all know what you implied the other day. We all know what you implied just now. Hold on.
I stated it's the facts. It's the facts.
Let me tell you, that was not fake mad. Those boys were mad. And after this viral interview, Charles Barkley did what he always does, weighs in and gives his thoughts. And it's safe to say he accused Kendrick Perkins of speaking for clicks and suggests Perk is suffering from quote-unquote ESPN disease.
Well, let me tell you something about JJ. JJ is the only person who challenged Perk last week. I'm glad he did, because when I first heard it, I said, man, this has got to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. You know, I always talk about ESPN disease. A lot of these guys, when they get on TV, instead they're like, well, I'm on ESPN. I gotta say something provocative. And you know the thing about it, you're always gonna get some fools out there. Guys probably got some fools calling in agreeing with it.
Charles Barkley just has a way with words, man. But all in all, Chuck is right. ESPN does just say stuff just to say stuff all the time. But I also do believe Perk does have interesting analysis on things at times. What do we think? Is Kendrick Perkins wrong and JJ is right? Or is Kendrick Perkins right and JJ Redick is wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment. I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. And obviously subscribe. We'll be doing a lot more of this coming up. Talk to you guys soon.